So I'll probably start with this 100 pounds to warm up. Go ahead and put it all the way back. But so we'll start light on this first set and go from there. But this is more of a warm up, get blood into the chest kind of set. But also, the new mics come in tomorrow, supposedly. So tomorrow should be the last day we have to deal with these stupid things. So then we will be good to go. Alright, so more set. I'm not going to move the weight. I'm going to just keep trying to control it for a good amount of reps. Ooh, man. Oh, one more set. Alright, last set of this, and then we're going to move on to an incline Smith. Alright, let's move on. Alright, as promised, a little incline Smith. This felt phenomenal last chest day, so. Oh, oh yeah. So pretty good. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, buddy. Ooh, good set. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. All right. Oh. Oh. I thought you were just gonna let me die there, buddy. I was like, please, for the love of God, put your hand on it. Ugh. Come on, buddy. Come on. A few more. Come on. Come on. One more. Two more. Let's go. Yeah. Yes, sir. You want your chest to be like the food SpongeBob makes, fried. All right. Final set of incline Smith. I'm hoping I'm not overdoing it by doing a fourth set, but I did lower the weight a little bit. Take this one to failure at the last set. Ooh, these Smith machines are significantly heavier at the bottom. Go back down. Two more. That's pretty good, gym partner. Whew. Made me do 2 more assisted reps. Whew. Come on, buddy. Come on, rep them out. I'm right here. Come on. Good set. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and do some incline dumbbell flies. Oh man, I'm not even gonna move the camera. We're just gonna chill here for a little bit and get right back into another set. That's a good pump. Ooh. So I'm not even going super heavy. Normally I do like 30, 35s at Cuba's gym. These are the 30s. But if you're watching, I'm keeping my elbows locked at a certain angle and then getting a deep stretch on each rep. So, whew, higher rep, aiming for about 15 to 20. Ooh. Ooh. All right, third set of these. I think the camera's again just gonna stay the same between this set and the next one. Ooh, so I'm not losing my pump moving the camera around. Ooh. 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 One more of those. We'll move on to that really good bench press machine for a more light squeezing set. So, like I said earlier in the video, tomorrow the new microphones are going to show up. So, tomorrow's video will still have these mics in them, but just because I'm not going to run home, grab the mics, then run back here to work out, right? So expect, hopefully, the same level of audio quality as normal. Hopefully they don't crap out on me tomorrow and I have to sit there and try to fix the audio in the editing bay. So, but hopefully tomorrow is the last day of having mics that tend to go in and out and we can have some decent audio quality. Then the next step is a better camera. Ooh. Alrighty. My favorite chest machine. Your mama's favorite chest machine. How you think her yitties got that big? It wasn't plastic surgery, it was this chest machine. Your mom is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, so I'm gonna put 70 on. The beauty of this machine is the way the cables are loaded into the handles. Is it's basically like doing dumbbell. So saying it to 70 is like doing two 70-pound dumbbells, not doing 140, or so, not doing like a 70 barbell, but instead 140, 70 each hand. That makes sense. So let's see a two. There we go. So heel on the wider side. Oh. Alright, so this set will be the same as the first. Same seat arrangement, same depth of the handles for a good stretch, same weight. This next two sets, so we're going to two this way, the last one this one. The next two sets, I'm going to raise the seat up. The handles are going to be lower, so it's going to almost be a lower decline press. So at least that's the idea. We'll see how that feels. All right, so as I was saying, raise this up to the top. Maybe even go a tad bit lighter. But the plan now is this is more of a decline press now. Oh yeah. All right. Ooh. Last set of these. This is a fantastic machine. I mean, if you go low enough on the seat, you're hitting more upper and mid. You're like perfect with your seating in the middle. Perfect for just a normal chest press. And then if you go all the way up like this, it is frying the lower chest. Ooh. Let's move on. All right, now we're just gonna finish off this chest day. Some flies. Ooh. This is the same way, right? Yeah, okay. All right. Oh. Oh, one more dose. Oh, my chest is freaking cooked, man. Come on, buddy. Good set. I'm just gonna keep it at this weight for this last one. Say that last set was just a tad too much. All right. I'll see you guys in the car. All right, back in the car for another car talk, another yapathon, if you will. So, that was a pretty stinking good chest pump. No doubt in my mind that was a freaking-tastic chest pump. So the purple chest machine, we did 2 sets with a bit of a higher seating and hit more mid and upper chest, and then we changed the seating and hit a little lower pec, a little decline action. That is the first time I've ever used it for a little decline action. I've never thought about it. I always thought, okay, if you're yay tall, you need to set the seat here. If you're yay tall, you need to set the seat here. And that was always my mindset on it. And other than that, doesn't really matter. So I would always set it to where I could hit maybe upper to mid or just, normal bench press. But today I looked at Brandon while he was hitting the set and the camera was off, and I said, you know what, man? I think we can hit some decline, some decline press if we move the seat down. And so I told him, I was like, well, I'll go ahead and test that out real quick and see how that feels. And it was great. So I was like, okay, confirmed. If you lower the seat, it's more of a decline press than it is just like, oh, you're a taller person, so set the seat here kind of situation. So, good old Missouri Interstate. No one knows how to drive on it, and the 18-wheelers want to sit in the passing lane at 60 miles per hour. Okay. Anyways, but that was fantastic. We might just use that machine solely for decline now. I mean, we might still use it for what we've always used it for, putting the handles as far back as you can, because they are adjustable starting position to get a good stretching. That's always what we've used it for. But now it might be more like, hey, let's hit some decline, because that specific planet only has one decline bench, and it's really not that great. It's like, 6-7 inches off the ground. It's more like a sit-up style decline bench than it is like an actual decline bench, but it's the only bench in the building that's at a decline or can be set to a decline. So normally, if we're going to hit decline there at all, we do a dumbbell decline on it. So discovering what is probably for most just common sense about that machine, but discovering that if you set the handles or you set the seat to where the handles are lower, that because the way it can convert, I can't think of that word again, but where it meets, how it kind of very slightly comes in, not much, but it does come in a little bit towards the center. It's not as straightforward. But putting those handles down, like, that is just a fantastic decline movement. So very happy with that. That will probably become a staple in our Planet Fitness chest days. So I don't have any complaints about pretty much being a full-time Planet Fitness gym goer now, other than just being afraid of being told to stop filming, because our boss kind of made a stick of it that one time. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm not breaking the rules. I know I'm not. I just know it's a big commercial gym. It's pretty well known for being a stickler for some of the dumbest things. So we'll just see what happens. I do miss going to Cuba's gym. That's been the home gym now for about 5 years. But things change, and the more they change, the more they stay the same. Just because the gym isn't the same doesn't mean anything. The pumps, the workouts, the intensity, it's all quality. It's all the same quality it's always been. So I will be honest with you. I went to the grocery store last night. Got paid last night about 8 p.m. My check finally hit. Weird time for a check to hit, but it did finally hit. And so I went out and grocery shopped, and I'm putting in like the second to last item into my cart when I realized I promised I'd film the grocery haul, and I didn't film an ounce of it. So we might do more of a grocery haul / what I ate to lose 100 pounds, or what I ate to lose 170 pounds, because I think in total that is what I've lost. So we will see. So maybe be expecting that to come out soon as well. But it might be more of a put food out on the table, or maybe just because that food's the only food in the fridge right now, just open the fridge, film it from the fridge, and show you guys what I got. But maybe that kind of video will be what comes out sometime soon. And then I promise next time I go shopping, so next pay period, I will go out and do an actual grocery haul video. Or I'll try to remember. I guess I can't promise anything because I'll probably fail again, but we will try. Plus, it's not common out here in the middle of Missouri to film. I'm the only person who I've ever seen film in a gym ever around here. I'm the only person I've seen do anything. What's his name on TikTok? Seth Drums. Shout out, I guess. I just found out the other day because I found his Facebook page that he's a Missouri-based influencer, whatever you want to call us, as well. And he actually is pretty big on YouTube, TikTok, everything. And so it kind of gave me hope that even being a nobody out in the middle of Missouri, that there's just a smidge of hope that this can blow up and become more than I've ever dreamed of. But we'll see. I mean, I'm sure Sam Sulek, when he started, didn't think he could become some YouTube sensation and then one of the biggest, not only fitness influencers, but now bodybuilders in the world, now that he's a pro. When he's just some kid who lives out in the middle of Ohio. So, I mean, it just goes to show, just because you feel like you live out in the middle of nowhere and that you're at a disadvantage because of that, doesn't mean that that's necessarily the case. If you stay consistent with this kind of thing and you put in the work, eventually the audience for the content you're making will find your content. Today is a great example. When I went to bed last night, we were still at about 36, 38 subscribers. I woke up this morning, it was 50. By the time I got off work, it was 59. the channel's been having these bursts of like life where like a handful more people will find it and then they'll kind of not get subscribers again, and like one or two people find it and they'll have like another like 10-person boost. It's been interesting to watch, and it's in those moments in between where no one's subscribing for like 2 weeks at a time. This last stint was like 3 weeks of no one subscribed. We stayed like right at 38. And so that entire 3 weeks, I was sitting here like, I'm going to stop. I'm going to quit. It's the same 34, 36, 38, however many, 30 something people. You know, like, it's done growing. It's probably not going to find its audience. It's not going to get any more attention. No one's watching. No one cares. And then this morning, I was very surprised. I was very surprised when I checked it before we hit our workout. I was not expecting to see 59 of you guys. So I am very thankful. You guys have been awesome. There may not be many of you in the grand scheme of things in terms of YouTube, you know, like in the terms of sub counts on YouTube. You know, I don't have this massive amount. I'm not, you know, I'm nowhere near. I wouldn't even call myself a small YouTuber, because to call myself a YouTuber would imply that I at least have a decent enough following to get paid, right? At least that's my opinion. I would consider a small YouTuber to be someone with like 10K, 10, 20K, somewhere in there. But it humbles me. You guys humble me more and more every freaking day. I think to myself, what am I doing? Why am I... Oh no, my titty. You guys just got a free titty shot. Oh, you got 2 free titty shots. That's embarrassing. Well, anyways, like I said, I said yesterday in yesterday's video, I need to place this phone out, and it did great this entire time, and then we didn't even hit a bump. Why'd you fall? But, anyways, free shots of the chest pump aside, you guys have just baffled me. You've proven me wrong time and time again. Every time I think I just need to give up, I don't know why on earth I'm doing this. You guys prove that you are watching. There are people who like the videos. There is an audience for this. And even if the YouTube doesn't blow up, I'm gonna keep doing it. And even if one day I do stop doing it, say today it hits 59, it never gets another subscriber, and so eventually I do stop, I'm still going to be on that summer shredathon next June. I'm going to be on that stage next June, no matter what. That is the goal. That is the promise, not only to you guys, but to myself. And if there's one thing I love to do and tend to do, it's keep the promises to myself. If there's one trait my mom passed on, it was you finish things you start. My mom is an incredibly hard worker, and she used to be pretty heavy set herself. She was in the upper 200s, I would say maybe even pushing 3. And she got down to like 140 at her lightest. Now, she did put a little bit of weight back on, but she's still nowhere near as big as she used to be. And that's awesome. And that's just the kind of woman my mom is. You know, she's a very hard worker, and she's very determined. If she puts her mind to it, you can't stop her. She's gonna do it. And so, like, I remember when we were kids, she used to smoke, and she tried the nicotine gum and all that, and none of it worked. And one day she said, "Well, stop, cold turkey," and she did. She just didn't care anymore. Done. And I've always had that same drive in me. That's what got me from 300 to 180. And then after COVID happened, I made my way back up to 250, what got me back down to the 200 to 190 area. That's why I've lost 170 pounds total. Obviously, I'm not 170 pounds from my starting of 300. I wish I was. I'd be 130. I'd look like a skinwalker, but that's beside the point. Point being, I have work ethic. Now I have money to buy my
food for my diet again instead of just starving myself. So I'm gonna go in and actually cook some turkey breasts, which sounds really good right now. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for an arm workout, which sounds phenomenal. I almost want to just hit it right now. See you then.